What's up, all my investors? I'm back with another HINANCE video, and today we're talking about the Tesla stock potentially moving. Is it going to be upward? Is it going to be downward? Make sure you pay attention to the whole video so that you don't miss any important details. Before I continue any further, I got to show my appreciation to you. Yes, thank you for watching. I appreciate you. Just don't forget to hit the thumbs up on this video, comment in the comment section below, and subscribe, y'all. I put the subscribe button on the screen just so it's easy for you to support the kids. Show me some love. We're trying to get to 1K subs, and I'm only going to be able to do that with y'all help and support. So I need y'all. I need y'all right now. But shout out to all my future millionaires in the Discord chat. If you're interested in joining the Discord chat group of investors, make sure you pay attention all the way to the end of the video. I'll be sharing some details on that. Now, the Tesla stock is moving down. That could mean a few different things. First, I do want to share that Tesla and Elon has announced that they'll be moving their headquarters from California, San Francisco Bay Area to Texas, which, I mean, I think we all could have predicted that. Elon and Tesla is going to save some taxes doing that. And their employees can now afford some homes around the area that they work, right? And I think that was becoming very challenging for them because obviously every talent that they bring in to work for Tesla isn't millionaires. They're not rich people. So they had to look out for some of their employees. Now that some of their employees that they're bringing out can enjoy going to work, they don't have to drive almost an hour and a half to get to work. So I think it's a great move for Tesla, but it's not something that I didn't expect to happen. Of course, you got California saying that they made Tesla. But after that whole debate on shutting the factory down last year, I kind of seen it coming. California was just becoming too strict for Elon. I really do feel like Elon's kind of like a free guy, but they recently had their 2021 annual shareholders meeting, and I was actually surprised and enjoyed watching it. I don't really watch many annual meetings. Sometimes they're a little boring, but I usually catch a recast. But this one, I had some time to check it out, and I was impressed. I was impressed how Elon just seems so human-like. A lot of a lot of facial like things he was doing with his face about certain topics, and so I really appreciate that, and it makes me feel like Tesla wouldn't be the same without Elon. So you definitely have to keep that in mind. But one of the major things that he announced at the annual meeting was he admitted that the solar division took a back seat to the cars because Tesla depended on the Model S production. So they were pulling people from all departments to kind of focus on the main thing, which was the Model S, and getting that out. So he admitted that, some of those other departments kind of took a back seat for the company to kind of push it forward. So I think that there's lots of room to grow for the Tesla solar roofs. He had mentioned that they've connected with developers because it makes more sense to put the roof on while the house is being built rather than to rip a roof off that was designed for a specific house to then now try to custom retrofit this solar roof, which I think makes a great point. I mean, I'm in the real estate field, so you're looking at leaking problems. That's like trying to cut out a hole in the roof of a car that doesn't have a sunroof. You're going to run into some leak problems because nothing is perfect when you do it that way, right? You rather have it retrofitted at the beginning so that you don't have any problems. So that's kind of similar what they're dealing with the Tesla roof, solar roofs, but I think it's a very great, cool idea, and I think that maybe long-term they'll benefit a lot more on that. He also mentioned that batteries, I mean, the way he was talking is like the batteries discussion is still in the air. I mean, the chips discussion is still in the air. But he did mention some materials that maybe you can benefit from if you do your due diligence. Obviously, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not telling you to go buy stuff that's related to these materials, but it's good to know that he had mentioned cobalt, he mentioned lithium, and he mentioned nickel. He also mentioned that the semis are going to need a lot of chips that they don't have. So that seems like that's kind of going to take the back burner. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Maybe the chip thing will get sorted out, but I'm not too sure, especially with Taiwan. Taiwan fighting with China. I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure. But he did mention that nickel gives a longer lasting type of battery. I think nickel and lithium. Tesla did, not Tesla, Elon did also remind everyone, which I love, that Tesla's not only a car company. And he kind of said AI is really the bread and butter here. He pretty much, flexed real quick. No one's here. No one's touching us with the AI. And I agree, right? I agree. I think Tesla's the coolest electric car. I don't really think anybody makes a cooler electric car. Like, I don't want to drive. Who wants to drive an electric Hummer? Not me. But that's just my thing. But yeah, so AI remains the priority. And, we all know that they're way ahead of the competition when it comes to AI. But, of course, Tesla is also facing some diversity challenges, recently having to pay out $137 million to, I believe, a black employee for the company not doing a good job when it came to discrimination in the workplace. Sad to see, but yeah, they paid a hefty penny for that. With all that being said, you're trying to gauge whether Tesla is worth investing in at this moment. Is it going to pull back? I think Tesla is a great stock to have in your portfolio long term. In the end, it will get to 1,500. I really do believe that based off my research. But I do feel that we could see a pullback in Tesla before we see the bull rise, potentially. And I say that because of the chip issues that we're dealing with. This is not no fake thing. It's a real thing. And it doesn't make it any easier that the country that provides a majority of the chips in the world is in a battle with China. So unless Tesla can make their own chips, I have to predict a pullback coming first before I can kind of champion the bull run in Tesla. That's just my opinion. But overall, I'm long term, so I still think it's a win long term. But I do kind of, I can see a pullback coming. They've just been doing too good. I don't really feel like they've factored in, the chip, if the chip shortage becomes a longer term issue, or, I'm sure other companies are scrambling to make chips, but there's a shortage and everybody needs them, and technology is ramping up, and we're going to need them more than we ever did before. So for that, I do see a pullback, but in the end, Tesla will rise. Tesla will be the top. They run 60% of the market. They have 60% of the market share for an EV market in the US. So who's knocking them off? The electric Hummer? The hell out of here. Come on, y'all. Let me know in the comments what you think. Y'all think Tesla is the king of all EVs or not? You think something? Don't tell me you think Lucid finna come and swipe all this market share from under the rug and take it away from Tesla. Don't tell me that, please. I appreciate y'all for watching. Of course, if you're interested in joining the Investors Discord chat, shout out to all my future millionaires watching this right now. Put a money sign in the comments. Shoot me a DM above on my Instagram or Twitter. I will get you all the details. It's free to join. We're just a group of investors looking to build generational wealth by sharing resources and having daily financial conversations. Tesla to the moon, y'all. I'll check y'all out.